All right, so did you see my ball?
I think you were heading towards the creek.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
I don't see any fresh new balls in the creek.
No. Ready. So what do you find that wholesalers bring to the table for you guys?
Well, I mean, I think you guys have done a really good job about hustling a lot of the insurance carriers in the market to reach out to the small agents. Over the last 15 years or so, we've seen more business from wholesalers, of course, and it's exploded. And you're reaching out to retailers that we never would have ever probably talked to.
Right. So we're broadening that reach for you. And making
absolutely, 100%.
That's great. Yeah.
Are you on the green?
I'm just short.
Okay.
Without our carrier partners, we have nothing to offer our agents. So it's huge that we build these relationships as best that we can. And I think what we try to do is on all levels. You know, our upper management's always speaking with your upper management. You know, us more on the producer and underwriter level. You know, especially when issues come up. It's huge to have the relationship. We're constantly looking at our book and saying, okay, we only have one account with this carrier. You know, is there someone we have a broader relationship that we can move it to? So if something does happen, we have a bit more of a leg to stand on to ask a favor.
Build some leverage.
Build some leverage.
Yeah.
So it's.
Well, I know as an underwriter, that's the first question I ask when somebody asks me, like, hey, can we do this, X, Y, Z? It's a 10 million limit, it's in New York, whatever. First question I ask is, who's the broker? That's always the first question I ask.
Well, hopefully it's CRC.
Look, I've always viewed the broker as the first line underwriter. They're the ones who have, you know, great insight into what's going to take to write the deal, and then also, you know, the risk characteristics of that insured to make sure we don't get ourselves in too much trouble. I mean, like, all we want to know is if there's some hair on an account or something that makes it kind of scary. We want to know that up front so that we can make sure we price it appropriately. Yeah, not afraid of risk.
Right. I think that's what we bring to the table, right? It's pre-qualifying an account, and then, to your point, information, right? So you wouldn't believe how many submissions come in and it just says, please quote per attached.
Right.
And there's a 4-page Accord app.
Yeah.
So,
with half of it blank.
With half of it blank, yeah. No exposure. It's just like a class code. You know, our job is to dig into that, figure out what the insured does, and try and present it to you as best we can. You know, what we try to do is put together a cover note so that you can make a decision just reading the email.
Yeah.
Yes or no, this is something we can quote. Nice shot. Gotta go. Dig.
Run.
Nope.